Hey everyone, just gonna go over some TA. Uh, so I think we have quite a bit more room to the upside. What we did have this big dump today, and it's also leaving into the weekend. However, market cipher on the 4 hour, the daily, it is crossing back over to the downside, and we're also having this inward curved money flow. So the thing is with Bitcoin. So as you can see, so I was waiting for this level right up here to come in and to get tapped. I was looking on the lower time frames. I had an alert. I was wanting to get into a trade just because it didn't look like we really had enough steam to get up there, but I don't really like entering trades if we're not really close to the level. So, I was really waiting for this red area to kind of a price to come up to this area before taking a short. So I never got into a short position. However, you can see that we did come very close to it, about 1% away before, having a quite massive move to the downside of, 4%. And so we'll just kind of go over what price did. So as you can see that we came close to it, we broke down, we had a lower high, and then we came down and we tested this cluster of different anchored VWAPs, came back up. On that one, we did come in right directly to that Fibonacci golden pocket there. That would have been a good area to take in short, but I again was waiting for a little bit higher. This was also that 382 yellow fan resistance line. So so you can just kind of see of how a lot of times these golden pockets and these resistant fan levels, they do align. So that would have been a really nice entrance to get into. And then we continued breaking down and we came to this golden pocket from the fan pull, and we had a pretty nice bounce off of that. As you can see, we're currently resting under these clusters of different VWAPs and also this other yellow line. So I think I'm not in any positions right now, long or short. I'm just waiting for these higher levels to hopefully get hits, and kind of depending on what price is doing with market cipher, when we do come up to these levels, I'll be looking to take probably a pretty large short position. However, I do think based on the higher time frames, such as like the 2 day, the 3 days, everything is starting to look a bit more bullish potentially, but it's such a choppy market right now. It's really hard to say, so that's why I'm really waiting for those more extreme levels to be hit, either this for his shorts or this line up here for his shorts, or waiting for price to come. I would take a trade off of this level right here potentially. Maybe the second line here I would be really interested in. This first one, they are intercepting, so that whole area looks nice, but I would like to see more from this pink line. If we for some reason lose that, I am gonna be taking a trade from this area for sure. So that's the rundown on Bitcoin. And then on Ethereum, we had kind of a similar thing. I was looking to get into, so we had this area right over here I was looking to take a trade from. As you can see, we did break past it, and then we did come into this more localized fan pull from down here, which we had a really nice rejection off that one. I also didn't get into a trade from that because I was looking to get in either over here. I wasn't really wanting to pay too much attention to this more local fan pull, just because I'm ideally looking for a price to come quite a bit higher to take a trade from a short, rather than these more scalp type trades. However, we did drop quite a bit. That's a 7% move, so should have could have got into a trade from there. But I did get an alert when we did hit this, but I was just wanting to at least come up to this VWAP. So still kind of the breakdown with that though. As you can see, we had a nice bounce off of this. We're coming up, we're kind of like ranging in this channel, and then we hit this line up here, which also, you know, did come close to this wick over here, and then we broke down, and then we got a really nice bounce off this white line, and right now we're finding resistance at the pink line, and then you know, this area right over here where we have these two intercepting, that would also be you know, if we do come into that area, that's also kind of that golden pocket area as well, so we could, you know, potentially get a rejection from there and come lower down. It is the weekend, so price action is always a little bit interesting. So yeah, we just got to see what kind of happens. And yeah, so hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything, and feel free to leave comments. And yeah, have a good rest of your night.